Welcome! This is a channel that introduces Japanese honeybee honey. My name is Ruki. Nice to meet you. Let's go! 1. What are the characteristics of Japanese honeybees?
Okay, let me explain from here. Origin. Japanese honeybee, native to Japan, widely distributed across East Asia. Western honeybee, originating from Europe, used for beekeeping worldwide. Appearance. Japanese honeybee, slightly smaller in size, with a darker body color. Western honeybee, slightly larger in size, with a lighter body color. Ecology and behavior. Japanese honeybee, high survival ability in the wild and strong environmental adaptability. Possesses defense mechanisms against hornets, for example, bee-ball group attack. Produces less honey, but with a superior flavor. Western honeybee, well suited for beekeeping, producing a large amount of honey. Weak defense against hornets, suitable for rearing in temperate regions.
2. How many flowers does a honeybee visit in a day?
Japanese honeybees visit approximately 1,000 to 3,000 flowers daily. Frequency of flower visits. During a single foraging flight, they visit dozens to hundreds of flowers. They perform about 10 to 15 foraging flights per day, totaling 1,000 to 3,000. Flower visits, types of flowers, and distance. Japanese honeybees search for flowers within a radius of 2 to 3 kilometers from their hive. The types of flowers they visit vary depending on the region, vegetation, and season. But they are known to visit a diverse range of flowers.
3. How does nectar from flowers turn into honey?
Even after visiting 500 flowers, the amount of nectar a bee can bring back is minimal. The amount of honey a single worker bee produces in its lifetime is just about 1 teaspoon. 1. Nectar secretion. By flowers secrete nectar to attract pollinators like honeybees. Nectar is a sugar-rich liquid produced by the flower's nectaries. To nectar collection. By honeybees. Honeybees visit flowers and use their long tongues to suck up the nectar, which is temporarily stored in their honey stomachs. 3. Transport to the hive. The bees carry the nectar back to the hive and pass it to other worker bees. During this process, the nectar mixes with enzymes, initiating chemical changes. 4. Conversion of nectar. Inside the hive, worker bees transfer the nectar mouth-to-mouth, adding enzymes, invertase, to break down sucrose into fructose and glucose, transforming the nectar into honey. 5. Evaporation of water. Worker bees fan their wings to evaporate water from the nectar, increasing its concentration to about 80%. This enhances the honey's preservability. 6. Storage. Once the water content is sufficiently reduced, the honey is stored in honeycomb cells and sealed with beeswax, allowing for long-term storage.
4. During which season do honeybee gather nectar?
Japan has 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The number of flower visits varies depending on whether the abundance of flowers and the amount of nectar available. During spring and autumn, when flowers are abundant, bees can visit more flowers. While in winter or when flowers are scarce, the number of visits decreases. Japanese honeybees are slightly smaller than Western honeybees and can carry less pollen and nectar at a time, requiring them to visit more flowers. They tend to visit more flowers than Western honeybee.
5. What is the difference between natural and artificial honey?
Production methods. Natural honey, produced by honeybees collecting nectar from flowers, adding enzymes in the hive, and naturally evaporating water. Human involvement is limited to harvesting and bottling. Artificial honey, artificially made, primarily from sugar or syrup, with added flavors and colorants to mimic honey. The production process differs from that of natural honey. Flavor and aroma. Natural honey varies depending on the types of flowers, offering complex and rich flavors. Artificial honey flavors and aromas are derived from additives, making them simpler compared to natural honey. Price? Natural honey more expensive due to the time and effort required. For production, artificial honey lower production costs make it cheaper. Natural honey is nutritious and rich in flavor, while artificial honey is affordable but lacks complexity. When purchasing, it is important to check labels and choose genuine honey.
6. What are the nutritional components of natural honey?
Composition: natural honey, rich in vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and polyphenols, offering high nutritional value and potential. Health benefits: artificial honey, primarily composed of sugar or syrup, lacking the nutrients found in natural honey. Health benefits: natural honey, known for its antibacterial and antioxidant properties, beneficial for health. Artificial honey, low in nutritional value with little to no health benefits. Labeling and regulations: natural honey, labeled as pure honey and subject to quality standards. Artificial honey, labeled as honey-flavored syrup or similar, distinguishing it from natural honey.
7. What are the characteristics of Japanese honeybee? Part 2.
Domestic market share of 0.1%. Honey from Japanese honeybees is extremely rare, accounting for only 0.1% of the domestic honey market in Japan. 100-flower honey. Western honeybees typically focus on a single type of flower during foraging, producing single-flower honeys like acacia or lavender. In contrast, Japanese honeybees collect nectar from over 100 different types of flowers, resulting in 100-flower honey. This diversity in nectar sources creates subtle variations in flavor and aroma, making each batch of honey unique and interesting.
Okay, that's all for today. Please follow Japanese Honeybee Beekeeper channel. Thank you.